Hi, hi guys. Sorry for the delay. I was supposed to be at the 11 a.m., but yeah, I forgot to change the time on my watch last night, and I didn't look at my phone, so I left. That it was 9:30 for me, but in reality it was 10:30. So I rushed to come here, but I was kind of really late. So I apologize for this delay. Also, my phone was not really charged, so I'm doing this live with really few, not so much charge on my phone from my studio. This has been a busy week because there is one thing that I want to tell you, and it is that we are here at the Miro Studios with some other artists like Junara Greco and Olin and Dimitri Hostat and and Flores and Paul Ellis. We are Jeff Paul Ellis. We are doing an open studio for a spring open studio at the same time as the mission here in the mission on the 12 Saturday 12 April and Sunday 13 April, and at the same time many other studios will be open, and this is the advertisement that we made. This is just really sorry, then I have to change the direction here, but is Spring Open Studios at Miro, and I have to also I'm going to start also with the painting of today. These are some are new, actually never shown before, and just for today we are doing a very exceptional price. It's okay. I'm going to show the cheapest one is going to be something that normally is sold for 80, and here so I have this print. Is a print of actually a watercolor in ink that I did when I was in Italy. I think for 5 years ago in San Marco Square in Venice. So this is just a little, it's a print, but the painting is exactly this dimension. It's 5 by 7, and it's a digital print, and it's been mounted on a panel. It's ready to hang, like you can see. And so the price for today is $50. This is it's really, if you want. So I will put soon a link to the page during the break. We'll have like 2-3 minutes break in this presentation, and sorry, I'm going to move my phone. It looks like everything is not straight today. Okay, and so this is San Marco Square. Actually, I did this painting sitting at the cafe being in San Marco, and actually I was having a little wine, and so probably maybe my mind was influenced by the scenery, and also from my drinks. I don't know. Okay, this is I usually use this ink pen is or it can be a marker with watercolor, but the ink is waterproof, and then after I go with the watercolor. So you see, so the ready matter this is 50 just for today, and then I repeat again for those that they're now just now maybe starting to look at the live. that we're going to do open studio, the Miro studios. Probably I will change, you know, unfortunately I realize it here, you can see not in the right way. Spring Open Studio at Miro, and the art has the M3 Hochstatter, Casey Ho, and Olling, Junara Greco, and Jeff Ellis at 744 Alabama Street on, it is on April 12 and 13, so at the same time as the Mission Open Studios. So this is my advertisement for today, and then I continue with the I want to show one of the painting here is a watercolor. Unfortunately, I have I realized that here I have this the ring light on the glass, so I can't come too close with this painting because there is a glass. It's framed, as you see, and they call the Crazy Tree. And I mean, it's a tree that I painted in winter in Noi Valley with watercolor, and it's the frame. It's framed, and I mean, it was normally I'm not really a realist painter. I'm going more by impressions, and I think you're also expressing feelings. So this is also on my website. The price for this painting is $200. So soon during the break that I think I will have like in 5 minutes, I will have time to put the link. And this is really, I think it's particular because it's I think it express a feeling, maybe it can be of joy, or also actually because I've been I think finally during this winter I've been not having enough issues like last winter, so I was pretty happy to go around and look at trees and everything. So I just really appreciating life and the possibility to walk and see things that I didn't have last year, but I could move just not so much, just for a few blocks. So it was just a kind of rebirthing for me. So soon after Christmas, I felt much stronger. I also am doing a lot of exercise, so I keep doing every day. So that's why I felt like I been it's a birth to a new life. Probably this tree is kind of expressing these feelings. So like finally I am out, I can go out, I can see things, and don't have to worry about to go back. So very soon, so I can go around all over town and walk a lot. So this is just exceptionally for today for 200. And if you want, you can DM me, because now in this moment I didn't have time to put a link in the comment below, but I will do it as soon as I finish. So this is the first painting, and then probably now I'm going to see the second one. So this one also has the problem of the ring light. Maybe I'm going to turn it off for a moment so you can see it better. I don't know the situation. Fortunately, I'm new to this studio, and I'm still dealing with the light that is coming from this roof and trying to understand what is the best light for anything, taking pictures, doing a video. So this is a painting that is done inspired by the photo that I took in Rome. I went to Rome in October, last October, and actually I normally like Rome, but it was too crowded for me. So I tried to avoid the big museum because just I went to see the Foro Romano just from outside, and I saw just a river of people going and visiting. So I decided just to go to museum so that normally they are less visited. And so to come and staying mostly around, this was Piazza della Repubblica, and it was a beautiful light that I tried to catch in this moment coming from the right. There was this contrast, and the fountain, bright light from the fountain, you know, the white of the water, and then this contrast that was very stark. It was actually after around 1 or 2 p.m. So I don't know, maybe later. So it's a watercolor. The price for this is 300, but I think it's one that I like. No, it's normally I do plein air, but this was done from a photo that I took, and I still like that photo. I tried to some way to catch that moment, the contrast of lights. So I think that moment there was this bicycle rider, and so I put it in the picture too, because also it was completely in the darkness. Okay, so this painting is like I said, 300 for today. I'm going to show another one that I like. It's not a plein air, this too. It's done from a photo that I took. And actually now I can go closer because I don't have this ring light. Later maybe with other paintings that don't have glasses. This one also is framed. The problem with this frame is that it's very thin, so I had to use what they have behind. Maybe it's possible to put a D-ring, but it's kind of a little bit difficult. The reason, so this painting too is actually this is 350. It's inspired by another artist, actually. Is the name, and I really like his watercolor. His name is Thomas Scheller. He's an architect. He's a very famous, online artist, also not online. And I saw him working during the watercolor live, organized by Plein Air magazine. And so I'm really impressed. So I tried to do a little bit of his style. So this is at 24th Street. I took the picture. It was kind of not really sunset, but I changed it completely. And because I want to create this atmosphere. If you look at his paintings, I suggest to go Thomas Scheller, and you can see, but they are kind of not real. They are realistic, but at the same time there is some evocation, and they look like not place it in another reality. Okay, so this painting is also 350. And also for normally I don't put so many people in my paintings, in my cityscapes. But in this case, I felt like doing, and maybe from this painting, maybe you can. There is feeling of loneliness, but at the same time peaceful because of the color of the sky. Okay, so we are going to finish this first with the last of this first session, and then I take a break of 2 minutes. This is a watercolor that I did in Noe Valley. Is on Diamond Street. Is what you will see is from Elizabeth Street and Diamond. It's from that corner that I painted. I think so recently maybe it could be an influence of because I was attended the watercolor live online, watercolor live, and I think I learned a lot, and I'm trying to go with also more work with more contrast and my painting, because I realized they were too light. Made a lot of mistakes. I think I was doing just one session for watercolor and then thinking that it was done, but in reality when I was then looking after at home, after 1 day or 2 days, when it was completely dry, the color were too light, so my painting usually. So now try to go with using more contrast and darker paints, so keeping always the lights. And so I mean, this is also a moment, it's done in 2025, so it also expressing, I think, this feeling of being finally not to have so many limits or movement, and purely enjoying the fact of being again around and walking, so, and looking and enjoying things and nature and landscape or cityscapes. So just expressing, I think, this feeling with new strength. Okay, so this paint is $350, and it's ready to hang, but you can change. And so this is the reason, because this frame, you can use a more beautiful frame. So okay, so I'm going to take a break because I need 2 minutes to fix this. Sorry, also the audio, and I need to give the unfortunately, where is it? Sorry, I can't find the comment. Okay, so the link for buying, this is a link for where you can see, if you go, I shared this link where it is possible to buy the painting that I show, except for the print. Actually, I'm going to show another print now that if you like it, and it's just $50, you can DM me. Oh, where is it, this print? Okay. Okay, this is a print. It's a smaller print. It's 4x6. This I'm giving just for $30, and it's a painting that I did in Haina, Maui. It's the congregational church. Unfortunately, I don't know if still is on this church, because after there was the fire. This I did the time when I was going for a long time in Maui. The beginning I stayed for 6 months, then I was for maybe 3 months, 1 month, even sometimes 2-3 times a year. So it was done during one of these time, and it was not too far from downtown Lahaina, this church. I had a beautiful garden that I could see from the road. I painted from the road, from Lahaina Luna Road. So this just for today, this is ready to hang. Is a print, digital print. It's very good quality print, and just for today is $30. But for the prints, you have to DM me, and then I can give you the link for buying them. These are part of my limited. I'm going to put and on the same page if you are interested. Okay, so I'm going to continue with showing another painting. So I take another little break in order to take the paintings. Okay, so we have another 5 minutes in which I'm going to show some other paint. Okay, this is a painting. Actually, now I can turn on the light because this is not. It's not dust. It's an acrylic paint. Painting. It's mounting. Is a canvas on canvas, painted on the sides, mounted. This was done in 2012 actually, and so the price, of course, just for today is 100. It's a very good price because it's ready to hang. It's a very good frame, and actually it's a painting that I did. It's a plein air painting that I did in the zoo in San Francisco. So it was the only part of the zoo that I like it a little bit because the zebras, they look like free and they were not in a cage. So you can see the details. And you know, for a long time I didn't like this painting for some reason that is too long to explain. Because I was going to show to Cafe Vesuvio. Cafe Vesuvio rejected because they said that this paint, the animals and pets, they can't stay, painting on animal pets can't stay in a cafe, in a bar. They don't, it's not actually a cafe. So they didn't like to have this kind of paintings. So I had to quickly change. So this just for today is 100. And okay, just a minute. Okay, so sorry for that. I'm trying to fix up the painting. Oh. So I'm going just to show you this, sorry, for some reason I had to plug my phone, but I have the wire was very short. So I'm staying here on my knees to show the painting. And this is another painting that was done a long time ago. Actually, was done in 2008. And so this painting too, I'm giving for 100. It's a very good frame. Actually, I went to the fast frame to do. And after so many years, the frame is still good. And of course, the paper on the back is a little bit damaged. So, but I painted a fisherman wharf with acrylic. And you can see the difference between now and then, the way I paint. At the time it was like very delicate colors, and so you can see the difference between this. And also I've not shown you the watercolor that I was doing before at that time. Maybe one day I will show you and see the difference between the watercolor that I do now and this painting that what I was doing before, long time ago. Okay, so and then I'm going to show some of the latest painting that okay, some of the latest, actually one watercolor that is not, this one is not framed, and I'm going to frame soon. So this is not in the page that page for selling, and of course it's what all that I did. You can see the difference. Actually, if I can find a print, print or an acrylic done recently. Okay, so, and I continue with this, the latest watercolors. So I'm going to show you also that I'm selling cards. These cards, I'm going to take, I can't take them unfortunately from the bag. Okay, I can show it this way. This is a card of a large painting. It's an acrylic painting. So you can see the difference between this acrylic done 2008, and this is an acrylic done 2-3 years ago. So it's a view from Kite Hill, and I have the card. This card I'm selling from $5. So, and if you want a set, so I have other cards, but this is different. This is, for instance, from another painting, but this I did this painting at the same time, like 2000. You can say 2010 is done in North Beach. So, so I have the card, and I think I'm going to finish this live. I think I've been too long, and I thank you so much for the attention. And I want to remind you again that I'm going promoting this Spring Open Studios in the Mission, April, Saturday, April 12, and Sunday, April 13. This will be an event that is in the whole East area on Mission, together with other studios and missionartist.org. You can, if you go on the website, you will find all the studios participated during those 2 days, and the time is from 12 to 5 p.m. So so I'm doing this open studio here at Studio Miro at 744 Alabama Street on the 3rd floor. So I thank you so much for your attention today, and sorry for the delay, and I wish you a very good weekend. And don't forget to go and visit the Super Fine Art Fair at Fort Mason.